A pleasant day to all the lovers of this platform across the globe. How has been your day today? Yes, as we are preparing for the second half of the year, there is a need for us to be equipped with some information. And that is why the topic I am looking at today is I'm looking at the topic Nothing Just Happened. Nothing just happened. I know that at the beginning of the year, you started the year with some dreams. You started the year with some things that you desire to achieve in your heart. But here we are. The first half of the year is almost rounding off, and there is a need for us to what? For you and I to sit down and examine ourselves. Examine the goals we have set at the beginning of the year. Examine how far you have gone in the fulfillment of those dreams, or in the fulfillment or in the achievement of those dreams. Yes, because you don't need to wait till ending of the year before you will start examining yourself. This is the right time to examine yourself, so that if there is anything that needs to be corrected, you can quickly make the necessary adjustment, so that your desired result will be achieved at the end of the year. And that is why I am sharing with you today on the topic, Nothing Just Happened. Nothing just happened. Now, I know that the summary of what you have desired to achieve, the summary of everything, the summary of the goals you have set for yourself, everything lies on what? Advancement. Everything lies on achievement. Maybe achievement of one thing or the other, maybe advancing from the level you used to be before to another higher level. Now, I have a good news for you. And the good news is that every achievement in life requires adjustment. Yes, you need to know that every achievement requires adjustment, and there can't be adjustment without elimination. Now, what do I mean? Have you noticed that if you're trying to maybe you're trying to rearrange your room or rearrange your office, or you're setting a new place for yourself, when you're trying to make adjustment of a place, now you notice that no matter what, there will be one thing or the other that you will need to dispose. Wow, the reason for that is that those things that you need to dispose, they are not needed for the new level you want to move into. They are not needed for the new look of that place that you desire. So the same thing is applicable to our lives. Every advancement, every achievement requires adjustment, and there can be adjustment without elimination of some things. So my message for you today is to call your attention to those things that you need to eliminate. If you have examined yourself on the goals you have set for yourself at the beginning of this year, if you are still far from achieving those goals, then there is a need for you to pause and examine yourself. There is a need for you to eliminate some things. And what are the things you need to eliminate? You need to embrace elimination in this second half of the year. You need to eliminate those factors that have not been allowing you to achieve what you desire to achieve. Those factors that have not been allowing you to take the necessary steps, you need to eliminate them. Number one thing you need to eliminate in this second half of the year is you need to eliminate excuses. Excuses, I'm sure. I am not with you, but I know that for you not to have achieved some of the things you set out your heart to achieve at the beginning of the year, excuses must have been one of the reasons. And I am telling you that nobody goes far in life with excuses. Yes, if you are full of excuses, you know one thing about excuses. Excuses it gives you good reasons why you have not done some things. Meanwhile, those reasons are not tenable. Yes, those reasons are not tenable. And that is why I am saying number one thing you need to embrace is you need to number one thing you need to eliminate. You need to eliminate excuses. What are the excuses you have been giving yourself? What are the steps you are supposed to have taken that you have not taken, that you've been given excuses? If you continue with those excuses, I am telling you that you may end up the year without achieving anything. And if you don't want that to be your story, then you need to eliminate excuses. In the second half of the year that we are moving into, ensure there is no excuse. Don't give excuse for not doing what needs to be done. Now, what needs to be done may be difficult. It may not be easy, but don't give excuse for not doing it. Go out there and go and make the necessary step. And number two thing you need to eliminate, you need to eliminate indecision. Yes, you might not have been closer to achieving what you set your heart to achieve at the beginning of the year, maybe because you are full of indecision. Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? Should I go like this? Should I go like this? Look at it. Since January, you have been contemplating, should I do it this way or should I not? If care is not taken, you may end up the year in that same attitude and nothing will be done. So indecision is a killer of destiny. Indecision is a killer of fulfillment. Indecision is a killer of advancement. You need to what? Stand up and what? Make your decision and pursue what you have decided to do. Yes, maybe you don't know. Decision determines destiny. The way you will end the year this year will be as a result of what? The decisions you have made in the course of the year. So what are the things that you really want to do but you have not been able to work to make a sound decision of what to do on it? Then Okpe Johnson is telling you that what? Indecision cannot take you far. If you continue with that indecision attitude of yours, you may end up this year not achieving anything. So number one, eliminate excuses. Number two, eliminate indecision. It won't take you far. And another thing you need to eliminate is what? Eliminate pride. What is that thing that you need and you know you don't have that thing? Why are you so full of yourself? What does it take you to what? To go to somebody who has that thing. Now listen, maybe I need to tell you this. Asking for help when you are in need of it is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. Yes, is there any skill that you need to acquire and you know you don't have the skill and you have somebody close to you who can impact you with that knowledge, but you're so full of yourself, a whole me will now go to that person. Now listen, I am telling you, if you continue with this pride, you may end up the year not really achieving much. Now remember, you need to eliminate excuses. You need to eliminate indecision. You also need to eliminate pride. Whoever has what you need, bow your ego and go to them. Get what you need from them and you move on with your life. See, the way God has designed nature, you will always need the help of some people, and some people will always need your help. So why do you feel like you are an island? Why do you feel like you are the one that has everything, you are the one that knows everything? No. Some people need what you know, and you also need what some people know. So bury your pride and what? Go and get whatever you need. Remember, Okpe Johnson says, asking for help when you are in need of it is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of wisdom. Remember, I told you that nothing just happened. If you want to end the year with good results, if you want to end this year with a smile in your face, if you want to end the year with you achieving all that you have set out to achieve at the beginning of this year, then you need to take note of all this. I have told you that every advancement requires adjustment, and there can be adjustment without elimination. And I have said you need to eliminate pride, you need to eliminate excuses, you need to eliminate indecision. They won't take you far. And if you want to go far in this second half of the year, you need to eliminate all those things. What's another thing you need to take into consideration? Another thing you need to take into consideration is what? Stop complaining about your situation and take responsibility for your life. Yes, stop complaining about your situation and take responsibility for your life. You might have made some mistakes in the course of the first half of the year. You don't need to bury yourself in that mistake. Now come out of the mistake and what? Make the necessary move. Take responsibility for yourself. Now look up. Let's look at the story of what? The prodigal son. The prodigal son, he made a mistake by demanding his right from the father when he was not right for it. But when he tasted the other side of life, he said something to himself. He said, even the slaves in my father's house, they do not suffer like this. That means, at least for the first time, he came to his senses. And I love the way the scripture put it. The scripture says, the guy said to himself, he said, now I will arise and I will go to my father's house. I will go to my father. I will say, Father, I have sinned unto you. Now, what are the mistakes that you have that you have made in the first quarter, in the first half of the year? Now, remember, I've told you that you must eliminate pride. So you need to swallow your pride and what? Go and make the necessary adjustment. Yes, if there's any move you need to take now, don't say, hey, I've taken one before, it didn't come out fine. That was before. Take another one now. Take responsibility for your life. Stop complaining. Nothing changes in the hands of a complainer. A complainer can never go far in life. No complainer always makes something good of the situation he or she is complaining of. Now rise and take responsibility for your life. Okpe Johnson is telling you that what? Stop complaining and take responsibility for your life. And the last thing that I'm going to leave you with as we prepare for the second half of the year is keep taking action. Keep taking action. Remember, I do not say take action. I said keep taking action. Yes, that means if you take this action and it didn't give you the desired result, take another. Don't be tired of taking action. Keep taking action. Now, what do I mean? What I'm trying to say is that what? You may not have been where you really want to be. But make sure you are not where you used to be. You may be walking slowly, but make sure you are not moving backward. And how can you ensure that you are not moving backward? Is for you to keep taking action. Yes, from now until the end of the year, keep taking action. Keep taking action. Maybe you want to tell me that, Okpe Johnson, you don't understand. I've taken this action, I've taken this. Keep on taking the action. And that is why I did not say take action. I said keep taking the action. You know one thing? When your cloud is full, it will definitely what? Bring out rain. Yes, that means the actions you have taken before, they might not have hit a particular target. But when your cloud is full, there will be a particular action that will stir up the world, the outpouring of your rain. Now, don't forget, I have said, nothing just happened in life. If you want to make something good out of this second half of the year that we are moving into, then don't forget you need to eliminate some things. I've told you what you should eliminate, and I told you that you need to stop complaining, take responsibility for your life, and I said keep taking action. You know what? If you don't dare, you will remain there. And for you not to remain there, that means you need to keep on daring. You need to keep on daring. Okay, I want to believe you have learned one or two things from today's teaching. And I want to believe with this teaching, it will help you to prepare better for the second half of the year. And I believe that as you put into practice all that you have learned from this teaching, you and I shall smile at the end of the year. And what will be the reason for our smile? We shall smile because we shall see all our desire becoming realities. Thank you for being a part of today's edition. I really, really thank you. I can't thank you enough for burning your data to view this. Thank you very much. And if you are yet to subscribe on our YouTube channel, or you are yet to follow us on all our social media handles, make sure you do that so that you can always have access to all the lectures on this platform. I still remain your one and only Okpe Johnson. Till I come on your way in another edition, have a pleasant day ahead.